The Bunker Project is brought to you by Wix.com, the easiest place to create a website online.
For free. Weird on YouTube because you can't do dancing to music, but there's some music. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Sorry.
Welcome back to another episode of The Bunker Project. This is Bunker Show 113. We're almost in the Dart numbers.
Yeah, you know what? And I've made the Bunker Project Show 114.
A couple months we'll be like in the good score Dart numbers, like 120.
What was that, Ken?
You're heading for syndication.
Yeah. We're heading for something. I don't know about syndication.
I thought we were just all going straight to hell.
Well, that's a type of syndication.
Chauffeur driven.
Exactly.
So we got
round table it, or
we got a ton of content.
Hey, nice mo you got there. Where the hell did you get that from?
It's been growing sin's the first. Actually, I shaved on the first.
January.
I
So, what's that? 4 hours? 5 hours?
Hey, you're ahead of me, man.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 3 months, dude.
Yeah.
Are our mics live?
Yes.
No, everybody's muted.
Everybody's live.
Hello.
Oh, no.
What?
Can I please get some
God's
appreciation for my own mow?
Yeah.
I took mine off after 15 years just because of this November, okay?
Bastards.
Nice.
15 years.
Hey,
And I took it off.
How come?
The company made me, baby. What can I say?
It's social pressure. Social pressure.
And what is the Bunkers
Stance
team?
on moving.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's called Mo Social. So if you'd like
Is
to
it?
donate to Bob Garlick, Andrew McGovern, or myself, James Card,
Yeah.
please go to Movember and look up Mo Social.
Yeah. Maximum donation allowed
Yeah.
$30,000.
Bob's the only
If-
person.
I've had 4 offers.
Look,
at
if you donate
no higher, and
$5
I have to tell them no.
At the end of November, we'll say your name on air somehow without any.
We are giving away tax receipts.
We won't get James to say it because he doesn't know how to say anybody's name.
Nope.
Except for Bob's. He says that right.
What?
Anyways.
I get it wrong. I get it wroong. That's a very complex name.
I'm Andrew McGovern, and we've got Eric Steinberger over there.
Sternberg, you barbarian. Sternberg.
Just think of him as a very angry chunk of ice in the ocean. Sternberg.
Yeah. Anyways, we got tons of show notes here. We're going to talk about Apple and iPhone in Mexico. We're gonna talk
we
about
may.
digital
we might
rights management. We're going to talk about the election that happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah. What an amazing thing to happen.
The social media aspects of it. We're going to talk
that
about
too.
legalization of marijuana in a number of states.
That's what I was
That's
talking
all
about
about
earlier.
social media.
And
Well, I
we
don't know,
are
you know.
going to talk about some games with gamings.
Gamings
Gamings with
with
Jamings.
James.
Oh, I like
Speaking
that
of
one.
butchering
And
games.
before we do,
Let's do a roundtable
let's do a
introduction.
roundtable introduction. Yeah.
All
So,
right.
starting with Eric.
Why me?
Because you're over there.
Dude.
Okay, good
Big
enough.
pressure.
You've got a glare on the top of your head. It attracted my attention.
Thank you.
Where
Yeah,
are my
my
sunglasses?
bold personality.
I would say shimmering personality is better, right? Scolding sometimes. Arik, what the hell are you doing here, man? You've been away for like weeks and weeks and days and days.
No, in fact, I was here 2 shows ago,
I
but
wasn't
you
here.
were sick,
Yeah.
I guess, or something like
Oh, yeah,
that.
that's right.
This one
3 or
show,
4
the whole
shows ago.
world changes.
Yeah, hey, we feel the repercussions still. What can I
Says I'm
say?
like a little mini tsunami.
So yeah, I just miss you all. It's been too long, and I want to get back together more with my Vancouver online friends on the offline mode
Are
as
you
much as
Nice.
possible.
Yeah, exactly. Get off the grid, privacy.
Yeah.
Sitting out some intimate so nobody else would know.
Because
Brilliant
as
idea.
the statistics showed us, because of the election, no matter how much online activity you have, it all comes down to, in crunch time, to actually personal interactions. That was a nice segue, don't you think, to the next subject?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
Don't you
wanna
think so?
Manhandle something
Yeah.
in there. That's. It was interesting because when I was
Eric's
watching a lot of
segue
those
bird.
stats, I was using an Apple computer, and isn't that the first story here? And I went, sorry, I just couldn't help myself.
I thought you were doing like
coming in
We
there.
got
Roundtable.
Dawson.
Hey,
we got Dawson
I
in the
totally
house.
want to talk about what happened.
Dawson is a game developer or app
Yes.
developer.
He's a co-founder.
programmer.
He's got this awesome
Co-founder
mustache.
of this cool new
His
company.
mustache is so virulent, it covers his whole face. It's amazing. That's one of the beefiest
It hangs over his
mustaches
shoulders,
I've ever
actually.
seen.
It got
Yeah,
out of
it's
control.
holy crap. And I love the way he's weaved it into a hat at the top. That's just so cool.
And he dyed it a different color.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, he started his Movember in
Actually,
the Jurassic area.
That's Moss. When he came to Vancouver, he used to be black.
Many
when he came to
Novembers
Vancouver.
ago.
And we got gaming with I can't say his name. right.
You can't. Well, I was gonna say Elvis.
Elvis,
Because
yeah,
he's
that's
got
right.
his
I
Elvis
got-
Elvis will
glasses
be in the
on,
building
he's
by
got
the
his
end of the
red
Yeah.
logo, and he's got another button. And then he just flashes Fireball whiskey.
That's right.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I got my Fireball shirt on that.
Well, where would you score that, man? They should give me something like that for my excessive Fireball action at Christmas. For
Yeah.
God's sake.
Yeah, Fireball. I mean, we should definitely give them a
I'm going to
call.
call their PR team tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing
They're
the
in big
shirt.
trouble.
We like Fireball. It's good for when you're sick, right? So
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it keeps
cinnamon.
you awake.
Cinnamon's good.
cinnamon is
So
good.
you can suffer
so,
even longer.
so yes, I am James Carg at Twisted_Magic MHIC. And Dawson is my co-founder of our company, which is Social Stack STAK.co.
That's the one about the blondes, isn't it?
What?
So you should check
It's the
out this site.
gamification of
It's the
networking.
game-
Oh, I thought it was
Gamification
that
of
porn
networking.
site. Sorry, my bad.
Sounds cool. I like signed up right away in the top.
It
what,
takes
50?
the essence of
First 50 or something like
sexuality
that?
into the social sphere, Bob. It's the
So
same.
I'm
It's
looking
okay.
forward to getting the app.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, it's more than just an app, but it'll be good.
Well,
I hear
yeah.
they're first doing it in Ubuntu or Ubuntu.
What?
Or there's some, and then they do C++.
Wasn't that featured on Tech Vibe?
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, we were featured on Tech Vibes, so if you're interested.
How much did that cost?
Nice.
It didn't cost us anything. You know
No,
why?
it doesn't.
Because
No.
we're
It was
awesome.
for her shame. That's your new PR lady. Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I did that all myself.
That's
So
nicely done. So was that part of the gaming industry?
what?
That award?
There was no award. It was
I
just
thought you
an
just
article.
got an award or an art. Oh,
It
an
was
article.
an article, and it got
Well,
mentioned in
articles
Tech
aren't worth-
Vibes because we had talked earlier at Startup Canada about like 2 months
And
ago.
she was on the Bunker Show.
She was on the Bunker Show. That had absolutely nothing to do with the.
Oh, there you go.
that. She saw me at Startup Canada and was like, "You guys have a cool product, and we want to showcase." So I was like, "Okay, sounds great."
Cool. Let's
So-
go play
I
ping
thought you were
pong
sleeping
beer.
with her or something. I don't know.
What?
No.
The truth
not
comes out
anymore.
Just in his dreams.
That's really, really nasty. And Sumari, if you're listening to this,
We
that
need
was the
every-
rock god. So punch him the next time you see him.
It's link bait. Link bait.
Yeah,
That's
apparently.
all. The show.
Sorry.
The scandal show.
All
No,
right, and
they-
we got the insurance gal in the house.
Where? Oh,
Yes.
there she is behind the pole.
I'm looking right at you, Bob.
Where's the poll? Where's the poll?
I'm cross-eyed. Oh, that's better.
So yes, Margaret Reynolds, BC_insurance gal, helping you protect your own ass. Also yesterday, I did my first YouTube rant talking about the lack of social media foreplay and the importance of it. So play safe and practice safe social media.
Excellent
What did
video,
somebody?
Margaret.
What did somebody say to you on?
Oh,
somebody
well,
made
yeah, there
comment?
was always some goof on Google Plus who didn't quite get the reference that it was talking about Twitter, and I blocked him.
And what did he say though?
That's between me and Google
Oh,
Plus.
okay. What happens on Google Plus?
Shall never be seen again because it was deleted and blocked.
Okay. And we've got a big surprise here tonight. Somebody that hasn't been here for a while because she moved back to Germany. The German Maven surprised us all and showed up here for a show.
Big
Hi.
surprise. Hello.
Hello.
So how was the trip? Good trip?
Yeah, it was okay.
So did you do social media? They let you turn on your iPad and stuff? And no.
I was sleeping the whole time, actually. So
That's the best way
That's
to.
the best
that's
way
the best
to
way
do
to
it.
fly
Yes.
if you can do it.
So my name is Astrid Listner from Germany, and we're still working as a freelance online editor, but I'm just about to change. So start in a new company for like a permanent job.
Nice.
And,
Can you tell us more about it?
Not the name yet, but it's like a team leader position. So
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that means you're going to be on the Bunker Show more, is what you're telling us. Maybe not, huh? Yeah, they said the only thing I can have the job, but you got to get off of that
I think
crazy
the hours-
No,
show.
no.
I don't think the hours are compatible.
no.
You have to be up at 3 in.the morning.
Yes,
4 in the
something. That is
Yeah.
the reason why I didn't join you so often the last months. So.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because you guys, I think it's 4:00 in the morning.
Is it
Germany,
really?
yes.
So you'd be just finishing off a
9.
day of work.
You do.
Okay, so we'll get back to the German Maven in a minute. We've got number cruncher dude.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What?
Hi, everyone. Randall Orser at Number Crunchers. I forget. I was going to say something, and I had something very witty to say, and it went...
Brain fart.
Oh,
yeah,
it'll
I
come
hate
out
that.
at some
I hate
point.
that.
Yeah, it'll come out at some point.
Just get a
Probably
RAM upgrade or
inappropriate part of the show, but anyways.
Yeah, you've always got something to say at just the right time. It's cool.
Yeah.
And we've got the rock god in the back there. He's going to do a little karaoke tune right now.
No, I'm not actually. But I am
A little bit later.
Paul the Rock God, and I joined Twitter yesterday, and I'm at Paul the Rock God. How original is that?
Wow, you
That's
got that?
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the only thing is, when you join, be sure to have a picture of yourself ready. Otherwise, some of the mavens here will come right at you and say, "Get rid of that egg." Get rid of that egg. So Randall
Nobody
and
wants
Margaret,
to
I won't
follow
mention
you.
any names.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you
Well,
didn't
they changed their
mention
names to hide the innocent.
Well, by the time I followed him back, he already had a picture. So
Yeah,
Thanks to
'cause-
some sage advice for some smart mavens.
yeah.
Yeah, the Mavens got right after me, and I didn't have a
The
photo
Maven police.
ready to go.
Oh,
So he's got this cool
bio.
cartoon image of himself.
Yeah, that was
singing,
done at the Dover Arms 30th anniversary party when I was rocking out there.
That was when they were doing $2 beers
I think so. I don't remember I had so many that night.
for a
But
whole week.
Whoa.
Yeah.
anyways.
Well, I'm really glad I didn't know that. Because
All
I
right,
would've got totally
and I guess
wasted.
and I'm Andrew McGivern at Podcast Hero on Twitter,
Yeah.
and the co-host of the Bunker Show.
Yeah. Hey, where's Bosco?
I sent him a text and said that
Okay,
you were
yeah.
that he's invited, so maybe
Well,
he'll pop in a little
Maybe
later.
he'll
Hey,
show
I'll
up
just
via
get well.
email.
That's okay. We're used to Bosco disappointing us. That's okay.
He's a busy man. He's a busy man. That was
I'm
great.
telling.
He was doing a seminar, a very, very cool seminar. In fact, I recommend you go to any Bosco seminar. He's done 42 this year. That's crazy.
He gives incredible content.
Yeah, it's not. And what I like about it, the way he presents, he breaks it up. He's non-traditional the way he presents, which I like. That's the big thing I learned from it. But anyways, hashtag, if you search hashtag van biz net, that was the hashtag for that event. So if you do a search, you might be able to find some cool tips. And he was giving away some really cool stuff. So anyways, that's my big shout out. Thanks to Bosco, because he mentioned the Bunker Show 3 times in his presentation.
Holy cow.
As an example of great content. So yeah, there you go, right back at you.
Wait. Is that's all? That's all he did? He didn't buy us something to drink? Just PR?
I kind of blew that part. Yeah,
Okay.
We've been partying heavily.
I see.
He drank
I
it
wasn't
all.
going to bring that up. But now you dragged it out
So
of
you,
me.
you drank it, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. So fast. Anyways.
All right, so let's jump into the content of the show. Some of
Nah.
us want to talk about the election.
Well, hang on. We got somebody else.
hi.
We got.
Oh yeah, there's the guy in there.
There's a guy in the box. Get him.
The guy hiding inside the computer screen.
Hi.
Hey, it's a guy in Google
All right.
Hangout.
Yeah, I know. I'm in this little box over here, so nobody ever hears me.
Just say, help, let me out of the box.
Yeah.
Just please once.
Would it make a difference?
It is. You're on YouTube right now.
Oh, I'm on YouTube right now. Okay, no. I'm in the. Oh, you mean like in video and the whole bit? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're being broadcast.
You're
right
being
now.
broadcasted
To the
right
millions and
now.
millions
You're the
of
face of the
bunker
bunker.
Yeah, you knew that. Come on. guy.
Actually, it's true. He
He's
is.
a professional
Yes, he is.
podcaster.
Because
I'm worried
everybody
about
else
the
is
bill.
out in the distance on this wide angle
Yeah.
camera, but
That's right.
Yeah.
Ken is like right there.
I'm
up
in
front.
our face.
I'm
Center.
the only close.
He's
Oh,
the.
it's
He's,
even
yeah,
smaller.
whoa!
The Shining all over again. I'll be back. All right.
Yeah.
All right, he's,
So who is your
showing
daddy
us-
and what do you do, Ken
so it's
McGrath?
something to do with
Well,
be
Ken's whole thing was a
linked or
complete
something like that,
digression,
right?
is all I
Be
gotta
linked.
say.
Oh, I do so much stuff you wouldn't believe it.
I wouldn't believe it,
Broadcasting
actually.
and social media and web building and all that sort of cool stuff.
Yeah, another one. Who
Fiddling with
cares?
knobs.
Yeah, I know. Who
I
cares?
know.
And he's got this
He's a
cool.
sound
He's
man.
got this cool home studio. It kind of looks like the old Twit cottage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a
When it
mustache.
was
All
in the
this
supply room.
All the stuff behind him. This stuff
Oh,
that's
yeah.
designed to deflect all the
Yeah.
sound
yeah,
waves.
Like sound.
yeah, it's
You bet.
cunningly
Yeah.
placed.
Yeah, actually, that's a picture. That's an image back there.
It's a green screen.
Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah.
screen shot. That's a nice screen shot.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took a picture of someone else's
clean.
place and I put that back there because I liked it.
You know, Ken, you sound much better than you look.
That's because of the green
That's
screen.
okay. Thank you, Eric. I'll smack you later.
Of course.
He's got a voice for radio. or a face for radio.
Yeah, you definitely have you don't have a
If
Google
you're on
face.
radio, you better have
do
a
not
voice
have
for
a
it.
YouTube face, for
Andrew,
God's
did you
sake.
catch whatever James has? Because you can't get anything to come out right tonight.
I do. I know. I've caught it. Yeah.
Oh my
No,
God.
I don't get that.
He's just giddy with excitement because what happened in Washington.
Home. I stays home and does my.
Okay, so who followed the election last night?
I did.
Oh,
I had to watch.
do you
It
know
was
how I heard
one
about
of
the
those-
winner?
There's nothing else on.
Yeah, that's good.
Good point.
I was listening to Doug Loves Movies, the podcast,
Yeah.
and they were following the tweets. And when they won, he said, "Hey, I just found out who the winner was. Everybody's tweeting about it right now." I said, "No way, that can't be real." And they double tripled. So what was it? Fox News does the final announcement and said, "Well, it must be true because there's no way Fox would screw up this one, right?" It's like, "Oh, he won." It's like, "Oh no, it was our mistake. The other guy won." That Fox.
What
they
really,
would be,
what
no,
really
no way they
surprised
would have
me
done that.
was the whole night. If you switch between the American networks
And the Canadian networks.
the numbers and the Canadian networks, the numbers were so different.
Oh, in Canada, yeah, because of the metric
Nobody
conversion.
had any kind of an idea. Of what it was gonna be.
Americans did that for us.
Yeah, I mean that's what I loved about this election. I mean, just today I was just started to follow it. I didn't check anything beforehand, but I just started to check out all the different articles about the predictions and the results and so on.
Pretty accurate.
And the beautiful thing that came out of this election, at least for me, is that analytics wins, which means what all the actual political prediction based on nothing but past experience or
Was
political
wrong.
affiliation was so way out there compared to actual people basing their prediction on pure analytics.
Yeah.
But
Like
you're an
Nate
analytics
Silver.
guy. I mean, you're all about analytics and setting it up and
Oh,
following stuff. I
Bosco's
mean,
here.
that's huge ROI.
Bosco's in the house.
Bosco!
Hello, Bosco.
Hey, man,
Hello.
you got to fix the lighting. You look black.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
have,
better.
It's
That's
president.
better,
Everything
yeah.
going.
You know,
hey, Bosco, you're gonna have to go back and hear all the nice things we said about you,
Yeah, we're-
especially Eric.
Yeah, especially me, baby. That's me.
Let's see. I see Randall. I see is it Margaret?
Yeah. Well, actually, we have Astrid here from Germany.
Hi,
Yeah,
Astrid.
she's hiding
is that-
behind
She's a
that
veteran of the Bunker Show back in the early days.
Hey, Ashley, can you see the camera?
Is that James or Jeff?
That's
James.
James.
Jeff
okay.
isn't
pretending
here.
to be. Yeah,
James,
he's
the
pretending to
gaming
be-
maven. The
Oh yeah, I
game
see him
maven.
with his BlackBerry and iPhone. And Ken, hi Ken.
There you go. How you doing, Bosco?
I'm good. Sorry I'm late, guys. I had
Hey.
some calls to make, but I wanted to come out and say hello.
Cool. Did you do a
Cool.
little bit of tweeting too, right?
I did some tweeting. Yes, I hit my 1,000 follower today. I'm happy. Very
Wow,
happy.
nice.
All right, quickly tell everybody who's new to the show and wasn't here when you were on the show before. Just tell them a little bit about yourself in like a couple sentences.
Yeah, who the hell are you, Bosco?
I am Bob Garlick's twin. No, I'm actually
Except
an
more
online
handsome,
marketer, and I do a lot of
Comedian.
public speaking, comedian.
Oh, and
companies.
low bandwidth.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
you downloading movies at the same time.
Yeah, I should stop downloading pictures
Thank
of you.
Yeah, those big centerfolds I put up all the time.
No, I'm actually Bob came up with a new name for me. I'm the Rogue Maven of the Bunker Project.
Yeah,
The
we
Rogue
can-
Maven.
The Rogue Maven.
Rogue, because everything does it's like roguish.
Yes,
He breaks
roguish.
up the norm. He,
Even the way he wears a hat.
That's right.
you know, that's rackish.
So Bosco, we were
Get
we
the
were
racket,
just
man, that'd be nice.
we were just talking about the election. Did you follow any of the coverage? And
Yeah, I actually was following it on Twitter, and I put something out that actually got me a lot of followers. I said something like Donald Trump is creating a new iPhone app called Revolt because he was talking about the revolution.
I thought it might be
And-
more like I rant or I meltdown.
Oh, now those are the
Yeah,
add-ons. That's where
yeah.
they might. That's you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
99
guys
cents,
think
you
about
have the
it?
meltdown.
What do you think about the speech?
Which one? Obama's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, I thought
I liked
actually.
his tweets. I thought they were succinct. You know?
I think his speech was actually really good. I actually was impressed with Romney in that his speech was actually, pretty classy considering how nasty the
Once he
election
had
had
someone
been.
write it for him.
Well, yeah. So does
Well,
Obama.
he had two ready, right? He had if we don't win.
it
this,
actually
this
was
one,
actually his
Someone
his
had just had
speech
to
was pretty
slide the
good. I
hand
agree.
in, operate the mouth.
Oh, some cynicism, I think there. Just a little bit of cynicism.
That's okay. He's American. He's allowed to say that.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Midbot
well,
can be programmed.
What's
so.
his mavenhood, by the way? I keep forgetting.
We
Can
could
you
call him
There was
that.
the ukulele maven.
He could be the
I think.
toque.
Was it?
He could be the toque maven.
He's the. I thank God I'm not James
The
Maven.
toque maven, nice.
Is
Now that you're up in
Arik there?
Canada.
Sorry about what was that?
Is Arik there?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
but can you see me at all?
That big
I can see it,
highlighted
but
glare in the corner, the overexposed section.
I can see the fine shiny head. That's for sure.
That's me, the shiny
the
personality.
dome of shiny.
Yes, Wix. Let's thank Wix for having us here today.
Definitely.
So, all right, now
Now
No,
what?
let's
Play the
let's
game,
get
that's
back
it?
to the talk.
let's start it again.
Yeah.
All right, back.
Who cares
to
about the
talk.
election? I mean,
No, everybody
well,
does into tech and online stuff. James, come on. I mean, we finally have.
we
okay.
knew Obama was going to
No,
win.
no. Okay.
What
But
a
why-
wild
As I
he
said-
didn't win by a big margin.
Hang
He did
on,
it. Yo, hey,
I don't want to
he
talk
did it.
about the
He did-
politics stuff.
No,
I wanna
it's
talk
not
about
the politics.
Technology. I
The
wanna talk about
technology
social media.
Talk about
and
Twitter.
analytics, baby.
Well, how
Watching
about
Twitter.
Barack having the most retweeted tweet of the night and the most favorited tweet? Actually, of all
nice.
time of Twitter history.
Of all
All
time,
time.
and Twitter
Twitter
didn't,
history.
Twitter didn't
he
crash
beat
either.
the Beebs. Oh my God.
And he's got 7 million followers.
Hey, I learned something new today. I
was just
I
kidding,
was
I love
listening to a podcast today from a guy who used to be the analytics manager for the Barack Obama campaign in 2008.
That's
Cool.
sweet.
What's the name of the
And-
show?
It's the company's called Site Tuners. Tim Ash and this guy Dan Soroka. I'm following him on Twitter. He actually did this little podcast, and they were talking about split testing and multivariable testing.
The B2B
And
network?
Sorry.
On the B2B network of podcast?
No, it was actually a go-to webinar series, and I actually got the recording. It's being emailed to me, so when I do get it, I'll send it to you guys. But
Sweet.
Yeah, we'll put it in the show notes.
Some really cool insights about how they picked up a lot of followers for the Barack Obama campaign. Believe it or not, video sales copy did not perform as well as picture sales copy for the Barack Obama campaign in 2008.
Yeah.
The thing that had the highest success was a photograph of Barack Obama with his wife and his 2 kids. That did better than video sales copy.
That's
Oh, wow.
excellent numbers to know.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
the thing I like most about this election, that compared to the last one, where Barack Obama was the example for everyone else, this time everybody learned. Every candidate was online with his own Facebook and Twitter account and YouTube channel and whatever. But this time, just in fact today, we actually get the numbers, how social media was actually effective compared to the last time. And they came to the conclusion that it was nice, but it was only complementary to actually meeting the people on the ground, just in the specific states where it made a difference. Those are the numbers that we actually got today, and I love those kind of insights.
Yeah, it was interesting to see that Barack Obama actually invested in internet marketers and social media campaigners to really. That's what beat the other opponent in the last election, and I think that this time around, I think Barack just nailed it on Twitter as well, and also a lot of the social platforms. So, you know, it doesn't surprise me that Obama had one of the most popular tweets in the last few days. But you know, I think that it really just says where we're going. You know, in the future.
Is he writing him? Is he writing them though?
Sorry.
Is he actually writing them?
He does write some. If you see
He
B.O.
does write some, yeah.
If you see the initials O.B., O.B. at the end of the tweet, he's been writing them.
Yeah, I think he does do some. But the cool thing about this whole thing is that, you know, there was 110 million people that voted out of 300 million, you know, or people population-wise.
And that's better?
But they're saying, imagine if you started to vote through a mobile cell phone on a social network. I mean, that if you allow your brain to think that far ahead, are we really that far from voting through a social platform in the near future?
Yeah, but then you got to the security controls and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
like it's
cell
good in
phones- cell
theory,
phones-
but
Would you
it's
allow
good in,
Facebook to do that?
but it's good in theory. But I mean, in the long run, you're gonna have to find ways to protect people's identity and
But
make
here's
sure
the
that
thing:
they're
our
cast
identity
properly.
is already owned right now because if you sign up for a cell phone, right? I mean, most cell phones have your information, so you can limit a vote per cell phone.
Yeah, but the U.S. likes to have.
Yeah, but what if you screw up and you
What if
press
you have 5
B
cell
or you
phones?
press 2 or you just press pound sign and you're not
Like
supposed to?
George Bush.
But
I mean,
but
like,
that's
George,
what.
listen,
But,
James,
but that's.
not everybody
but-
needs a BlackBerry.
But here's the. Okay, BlackBerry's not that bad. Anyways,
Rim is dead.
you're so wrong. You don't even know it.
What's a BlackBerry again?
Okay. Anyways,
Something
we
Canadian. Have some
They're
pride.
delicious with
Just
ice
shut
cream.
up for a second, all of you. Okay, I'm trying to make a serious point. In
Oh my
Florida,
God.
they had the exact same problem with regular voting booths, and I think that was almost 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to allow people to vote with their cell phone, we'd have to educate a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah, but on top of that, the
Considering
U.S.
the average
especially the Tea Party
forget
We're
it.
wing
never
nuts.
going to go to a pure digital
You're never going to
system.
go to a pure digital
No, the
system.
US
I
Ever.
thought they allowed email voting, didn't they? Were the
You can mail
You
in
can
vote.
mail
New
in
Jersey
or
for-
Physical
do
mail.
Physical mail.
Mail, not email. That's how I
Rick
voted.
Mercer had the best rant ever. He said, in our next election, you're going to either get a log or a pine cone.
That's
And-
mail voting, mail-in voting, like physical.
And then you
snail
just
mail
see who's
voting.
got the
I want to
bigger pile.
get the I want to get the Apple app.
thought they said it was
That's will
email
do it.
vote.
Apple will do it or
Yeah.
You know what's
Samsung.
really
It's only in
sad?
some
Us
states, though, not
Canadians
every
aren't even
state.
excited about our own votes or our own country
I'm sure
votes
somebody
as
owns
much
it.
as we are with American votes.
Well,
because the American vote influences the world a lot more than
No,
Canada's vote.
I agree with Bosco. Like that's one
Not my
thing that
world.
that somebody wrote was that I wish Canadians cared just as
Yeah.
much about politics as
Oh,
and
I agree.
I vote all the time.
seem way more
Like I have no problem voting. I'll go vote. I
I've
voted
only-
in civic elections, which was even weirder.
I've only missed
So you're
one.
responsible for all the bike lanes.
Yes, I am. I actually am. I did vote on that. And I said
tipping
yes,
point.
vote. Yes, bike lane.
Did anyone feel like Canada was the stepchild in the entire speech? Because he talked about foreign oil, which I'm assuming is us.
No,
He also talked
Nah,
about
we're not foreign
diversity.
oil.
no, we're gonna
US,
sell all
that
our
was right.
oil to China.
Yeah, but here's the thing: there was no mention of Canada. Did anyone hear anything about Canada at all? Or?
It's their
I don't
night.
think so.
I don't really
It's
care.
nothing to do with Canada.
Yeah, we're just their hat. We're gonna take them over using celebrities.
I
They
mean,
think they
the-
We're
own
like
us
a good,
anyways.
comfortable
Vancouver
pair
had
of
a cool
underwear.
party with a bunch of people.
We're their hat, not the underwear.
Mexico's the underwear.
America's our shorts, right?
Anyways,
With skid marks.
All of a sudden, it's going to be Canadians all over their TV, and they won't even notice.
Oh,
Yeah, they won't
so-
even. They won't
It
even.
happened so far.
Why are there
They
so
haven't
many
noticed.
moose and beavers on
No,
the TV?
they haven't so far.
Yeah. So I mean, like.
no, I
you
don't
know,
think I don't think they'll
And
ever
it
go digital
started with
because they
Monty
want to
Hall.
they want to have a barrier to entry, right? They want
Right.
You
people
have to.
They don't
in
want
the
China
states.
to
The government
control their
doesn't
thing.
register you for automatically like they do up here. You have to actually go and do the work
Yeah,
to
if you
register
didn't have
yourself.
valid ID, you
So
couldn't vote.
only people
Yeah.
who actually care and take the time to make sure
Register.
they're on the voters list actually get to vote. In Canada, the government does that for you.
Yeah, that's
But if
sweet.
in
don't pay
Australia,
tax, you
it's
don't get to
mandatory.
vote.
It's a prison sentence if you
That's how you
don't
register.
vote.
I know, and in same
Really?
thing in Iraq when Saddam Hussein was in charge, it
Yeah.
was mandatory to vote, and there was
Mandatory
only
voting.
one name on the ballot.
Yeah.
That made it a lot easier.
Well, it was a numbers
Hey,
game.
even George Bush couldn't make an error then.
Yeah, that was funny. He actually voted for Obama.
Well, and that's what was the tipping point.
Yeah.
But I don't. I really don't see it going to a digital system extremely quickly. Maybe in a little bit. But you're
Not
right,
for-
Andrew. It's a barrier. To
I
entry.
think what it will be is there'll
Too many
probably be
seniors,
the
too many uneducated people who can't use
Too
it.
many educated people, too.
we're not being snobs about this.
Well, James is going to come up with the gamification of the election app.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
uh,
If you vote,
and
you
then
get
everyone
one
will
free
play.
loaf of bread,
That's for
Free
the
beer.
next election.
free beer.
If you want to
And
get
maybe a
people to
free
vote, you got to
Blackberry.
get free
Oh.
beer.
Well, hey, wasn't there a state
Well,
that
aren't
gave you
they
a
free
free
already?
gun if you voted?
I think that was Missouri
they
or
were
What's
very
with this
good guys.
BlackBerry?
No, that was if
hatred?
you bought a car.
something. What, Crackberry?
If you buy a Ford, you get a free gun.
You know, this all talk reminds me of one of my seminars I did in university like 15 years ago.
Is this the one about the rats?
No, it was actually about online voting. I mean, digital voting. 15 years ago, I wrote a few scenarios of what the possible digital effects on voting, and I came to two different extremes. One is straight voting, people of each one voting for his cell phone or computer or whatever. Everybody free voting online. The other one, the actual effect of digital is you actually have just one person being interviewed by a computer evaluating his responses and deciding who should win.
Oh.
That's the other extreme of technology affecting, because
Delegating it to a
in
bot.
truth, we are getting to a small percentage of people that actually decide it, right? Even today, it was almost 50-50. So if we can extrapolate that in the future, it will come down to just interviewing one person by some AI or something, deciding who should win.
They were talking about,
And
like,
that's based on a short story I read
I saw
when
this.
I was 10 years old in one of the Asimov
I saw that
collections.
too.
That's where
You
it
remember
happened.
that?
Yeah, this
You remember
Asimov's
one of
fault.
those? The collection of the Asimov short stories?
Survey.
And they wrote about that, and I actually used it in the seminar.
I think
it was great.
I think Harry Potter also did the same thing. I think it was called
Harry Potter.
the shuffle hat or whatever, the sorting hat. That's
The
what
sorting
it was.
hat, yeah.
It's like Hufflepuff,
What?
Obama,
Slytherin.
Romney.
I think you guys.
I didn't mean to say Romney.
Anyways,
Too late, it's been tweeted.
It's too late.
anyways, that's all like that whole concept of participatory democracy and
Yeah.
digitization of voting. You could actually have, instead of having like the House of Commons in Canada or Congress or the Senate
No,
or
I mean-
whatever in the States, could vote. Instead, everybody would get to vote.
Switzerland already
but
has
not
that.
everybody would.
Everything that the
All of it.
Because they
government
don't now.
decides.
So any bill would be voted by
In
by the general
Switzerland,
public.
people
The
can
population-
directly vote
Yes.
on it.
on
It's
their
already
computers.
happening.
On their computers.
Yeah, exactly.
Digitally.
Yep.
It's already happening.
Only if they have a high cloud score.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, 'cause
everybody
you know,
with a high
cloud
cloud
really
score gets
counts.
2
Need
votes.
some kind of way that I think going with like pure online voting, I kind of am a little paranoid about it as well, just because I know how
to hack.
easy it is to hack something like that. So it would be really easy, for just a bunch of Chinese hackers to just decide
Oh, the hackers wouldn't
how
hit.
every government is going to be if they want.
Hey, what about the Google car though?
Google car?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Google
they
car.
could
What
use
about
that for a voting
hackers?
machine.
Hackers.
It'll drive you to the wrong voting
Hackers
booth.
could take over your Google car.
Google
Ooh,
car?
ah.
Hey, I saw the police pull over the Google car.
I know.
Did they take a picture of the cop?
You're under
Yeah,
IRS.
the guys were
That's
curious.
because the
So
car was
Google car.
You can't arrest me. I'm Google.
Don't you know who I am?
Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, if you're
Check my
driving
glove compartment.
a Google-controlled car and you get like photo radar ticket, does the ticket go to?
You've said that joke before.
Hey,
The engineers get
Andrew,
Wasn't
Andrew.
I
No,
have
it's
to-
all
the
new
engineer's
listeners. Come
budget.
on.
Andrew, I heard that there's. I
Is
heard.
that a blonde dig?
Look at it. If we keep digressing, I'm going to fall on the floor for drinking.
All right,
too
I
many
think that
beers.
wraps
Oh,
the
wow.
election coverage for the Bunker Show. This was
Yo,
the
I-
official
What do we have left?
Bunker
We've-
coverage.
Sponsored by Romney.
And now we have a good segue for that.
And
to
the Tea Party.
Yeah, exactly.
The other most important event that happened yesterday in the world.
Oh, James is
James got
interview.
laid.
Smoke him if you got him.
No,
Yes,
no.
502.
Yeah, exactly. Ken's right.
502.
502.
Love to see it.
Oh yeah, let's cover this quickly.
Okay.
We got lots.
Ken's
of
really excited about it. Bob's really
Bob.
excited
I mean,
about
Oh
it.
yeah,
Not that
I
I'm
am just
gonna-
so excited.
Eric's really
I am
excited
just
about it.
so, I
So
am
a number
just
of
Twitter
a number of states have voted to actually not decriminalize or for medical
Legalize
purposes,
small
but
amounts.
legalize,
Mm-hmm.
as in available in the stores like cigarettes are.
And you know why?
Marijuana.
They need the tax
And
money.
brownies
that
and
was the
cookies.
backup. They're going to make a fortune. And the
Cookies?
other states are like, what?
No,
you made
it's
a half
more-
a billion
Sesame
dollars
Street's
in
getting
a
It's not.
year?
It's not just that. It's that society has accepted it as something that normal people do.
Yes.
No, it's not
Hey,
only. It's not only
Well,
that.
that's true
How much
because-
will they save, but not by not putting all the resources in arresting
In
and judging
enforcement.
people
Oh,
in
it's
enforcement?
so much money.
How much billions? Just that.
For saving.
Just that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You know, it costs $60,000 to have a prisoner in jail for 1 year. I mean, crap. That's more money than I make.
Hey, Bob,
That's
it
crazy.
cost $6 billion for the elections.
But it's good if
yeah,
these
but
days,
it was
yeah.
good TV.
You know,
and great
you know who's
content. I mean,
against
how
it?
much content do we get out of jail?
The people who own the people who own the
Kind of a
jails are
high-budget
totally
show.
against this
Yeah.
because
Well,
the
we
jails
don't have
are
a
private in the
justice.
states.
There's not a justice system. It's more like a business.
No, we have a justice algorithm.
It's a
And it
business.
fluctuates like
Everything
All right.
is
Anybody
money.
have anything more to say about?
I only
I
have two
wasn't
words.
really alluding
I
to
only
it.
have 2 words. It's actually Obama's new slogan for his campaign. It's
Thank
called
God.
legalize it.
Legalize it.
legalize it.
I have no
Just
comment,
push
but
it through.
Well,
That's
legalize
what
it
you
and
would call
tax
but I do have a question to my Canadian mentors here.
Astrid.
What do you think will be the consequences of some state in the U.S. legalizing it or not decriminalizing it? Do you think it will change anything in Canada? I mean, I'm new here. I don't know the political scene.
Price will go down, definitely.
Yeah.
The price will go down legally. Price will go down.
I don't think it'll
No,
affect
in BC, the
us
price
up
will go
here.
down.
Our
I think
exports
it'll
No.
might
affect us
drop.
greatly.
Our exports for it will drop. No, I think
You know
what's going to happen is
All right, go ahead.
Because now
What-
the block in BC was that the Americans wouldn't let us. Now they went first, so now it's okay for our legislators to bring in something
Yeah, they
that,
just-
that allows it through.
No,
because
but it
we
has
can-
to happen
think it-
federally. It has to happen federally.
here it has to
Federally.
happen
State.
federally. But I also think too I think it needs to be more states have to do it. I think before we'll do it up here, and I also think it has to be like a year from now, and they're still having it, or in 2 years when they have their midterms or whatever, and there's no propositions to get rid of it. Then I think we'll probably have a chance of it happening here.
So after it's proven and stable, other people will join the party.
I think that's what'll happen.
So my
it's
question
almost-
is...
No, but
We're
like,
almost
okay,
right
hang
there
on.
anyway.
A good example is in the States, in California, medical marijuana has been legalized for a long time. But the DEA still shows up at certain
sure.
licensed vendors of medical marijuana and shuts them down and arrests them all. So the problem is it's still federally illegal, and the federal government can still pick and choose and just walk in and shut anybody they want down.
But they don't
In
go after
Canada.
individual citizens.
No, in the United States, we're talking.
Federals don't do that.
In Canada, it's the Canadian federal government puts their nose into places that shouldn't be. Like, for instance,
No,
health.
taxation for one.
Health
Jeez.
is supposed to be a provincially regulated. It is actually provincially regulated,
There's
but
still the Canada Health Act, though.
there's still the Canada Health Act, and they actually are part. It's part of the Criminal Code of Canada. It's not part of the Health Act.
No.
So they're enforcing. Health Canada enforces things using the Criminal Code, not the Health Act.
Yeah. So
So
the
it's
fight
a whole
in the
messed up
States
system.
is- Yeah. It's a kind of a different point of view. That would be harder to fight actually, because in the States, since they don't have like a health act or universal health care right now, the thing that they're actually fighting is the Controlled Substance Act,
Yeah.
which has a lot of things on there, not just marijuana.
Oh, yeah. I never
Everything
got
from
that.
marijuana to uranium.
I think
Yeah,
so.
Everything,
exactly.
everything.
It's just
Yeah.
any substance
Which is- yeah.
that should be regulated.
Tomato
No,
ketchup.
But
in the
mar-
States,
but
it's
marijuana-
a different situation.
Marijuana and hemp.
So here it's less complicated. It's not part
Almost.
of a bundle of problems.
Well, it's in Canada. They're making the point that it's unhealthy, and that's why it's illegal. Whereas in
Yeah,
the
like
States, they're
cigarettes,
just
right?
like, it's dangerous, like plutonium. So
No,
nobody should have it.
No, they're the problem with marijuana is that it threatens too many other industries.
Yeah, cotton
Right.
for one.
And the
All
guy
of-
who was the
Because hemp is actually
Better than
Never
cotton.
smoked
better
a
than
shirt.
cotton.
That's why it was
Absolutely.
banned originally. It was the cotton growers that banned marijuana.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they
Hey,
had
Bob,
in
industry
the
was
Bob,
killing
are you
him.
getting the munchies?
in DuPont.
Much hemp pants. Totally
And-
outlast.
Well, then
And-
people started
and-
eating their
It also-
clothes.
And the
Smacking
medicinal
sausage,
benefits of
everybody wants
marijuana actually threaten the pharmaceutical industry as well.
Yeah.
yeah, because you
Big
could,
time.
You know,
And the plastics
Cure
industry
cancer, and nobody wants
was,
that.
Was the other thing.
Actually, the biggest lobbyists for
Where's
this
the money in
thing
that?
are the hoagie manufacturers.
Subway.
7-Eleven.
Absolutely.
very powerful lobby.
And Cheech and Chong too.
And Cheech and Chong.
So if you have two crossover conspiracies, don't they cancel themselves out and we remain neutral or
You
something?
just get a double high.
Okay,
Canada's
good.
always
Better.
neutral.
But the problem is, while Washington has this legal status, anybody going in or actually anybody going out of that state is going to get hassled. So if
Yeah.
you go across the Canadian border, wait a minute, I have been in Washington for 14 days, dude, and I just found out how to drive. So,
I just
they-
finally
can you
found my
pull
way
over,
back to
son?
the border.
They're going to put a wall up
do you
between
mean this
Oregon
isn't
and
my car?
Washington.
Really? I can drive.
Dude, where's my car?
Yeah, that place is awesome. I don't feel like thing.
I think
You left it in Canada.
I think Las Vegas already made the point. They're just going to follow the example, and that's it.
Vegas is going to be so jealous.
Oh, yeah. Vegas.
Isn't that going to
Where's my
kind of make Vegas a
BlackBerry?
really mellow place?
Well, Vegas is a family town now, right? So, maybe they'll do something else. Potland, Disney. There
They
you
got to
go,
get the gay
you know?
marriage thing, maybe. But Washington's got that too now.
So you can
What,
get married by a
Potland?
gay
No,
do
gay
that too?
marriage.
Same sex?
They
were good with
It was a
that?
bureaucratic decision. So,
Wow, kicking and screaming into the 70s.
the 70s, the 60s, dude.
Okay, so we nailed those topics.
Yeah, I tell you, Apple. Ooh, I tell you,
Let's
that's
jump into
gripping
the
stuff.
hot topic. I mean, this is
Tepid.
huge news.
Oh, sorry, huge. I mean, big.
Apple versus iPhone.
I thought you can say Samsung.
Anybody?
What?
Bosco?
Okay.
Apple
What?
versus iPhone?
Apple versus iPhone?
Yeah.
Apple
iPhone.
versus iPhone or
Yeah.
iPhone versus Samsung?
They lost
iPhone is a Mexican telecom company. iPhone.
Oh, even weirder.
Oh, iPhone.
iPhone, yeah. So they've had the iPhone name since 2003, which
3
is
years.
4 years before
Four?
Apple iPhone
Wow.
was launched. So they trademarked it before Apple did.
Yeah.
And Apple filed a complaint with the Mexican Industrial Property Institute demanding that iPhone stop using its name because it could confuse users. And
Well, in that case, they might as well sue farmers for growing apples as well.
The thing is, that's true. But you know what? Apple
And
did.
the Beatles.
that's probably
were their
next.
company.
And that would have been next if they won. They didn't win. Apple lost, and Apple
Well,
can
you know
no
why?
longer sell the iPhone under the iPhone name in Mexico.
Exactly.
And now iPhone is coming after Apple and wanting, I think it's 40% of revenues from every iPhone that was sold in Mexico.
Yes, take it to them. Take it to them.
So, I mean, iPhone would have just sat back and done nothing. They didn't care. But Apple stirred the hornet's nest, and now they're like, okay.
But those nice Mexican iPhone people should remember that Apple has enough money to build a Death Star. You
Well,
know,
yeah, that's probably
that's a
that's
small
money to
point,
win.
but they can actually build a Death Star.
That's
they
probably
have
their-
the money
Apple
for
will
it.
just crush them.
maybe this is their exit strategy. Maybe they just want to get bought out by
Yeah,
it.
You have to remember,
We'd like to
any
buy
Death
Mexico.
Star now is going to have Mickey Mouse ears.
Like, how much do they have? They have like
How much for the whole
$146,000.
country?
iPhone 6, the Death Star.
Well,
Why-
Steve
why
Jobs'
Apple
yacht
or
is
Sorry,
just
Samsung?
finished, too.
$146 billion or something like that
Yeah.
in the bank.
That's nothing. The problem is they spent something
Chump
like
change.
$40 billion, and they just by the time they spent it, they'd made twice as much. Says they just can't get rid of the shit.
Isn't
Yeah,
that just
but,
terrible?
you know, I was
Where's my dividend?
I was listening to Twit, and they were talking about how they've made this massive amount of capital expenditures, and nobody knows what it is. And there's speculation
yeah,
that
they're
they're developing
spending.
their
They're
own
spending.
chip. They're moving away from Intel and developing their own chip.
They
I
are.
thought you said ship
But hey, you know,
because you spend a lot of money on one of those things.
You're all going to explode.
Well,
I'm out of
Steve
here.
Jobs' yacht is built
Those
now.
extra-
So.
no, not the yacht.
Portholes
They're
in there.
developing
Yeah,
this
Steve
the
Jobs'
Apple
yacht,
spaceship.
that's
Oh, the
They're going
spaceship.
they're going into space.
Yeah, the yacht you saw is just the top part. You know.
It's all hidden underground.
They've
It's like an
conquered
iceberg.
It's like an iceberg.
I think they're just
called the
building-
Enterprise.
Well, they just bought a company. I just was reading it today. Something I forget what it's something that Samsung was doing for them that now they'll be doing for themselves.
chip manufacturing.
It was something else too that they use for the iPhone. They're also no longer going to be using Samsung
the
displays.
AMOLED screen, the Corning.
It might have been something to do with the screen.
Well, the Corning, no way Corning's going to let away with that because Corning almost went bankrupt and along came the smartphone.
Oh, no, they'll
industry,
never
and they
get rid of
developed
Corning.
Gorilla Glass. I mean, holy crap, those guys are making a lot of money now. But 10 years ago, you could have bought them for, their debt. I'll give you $10 million for that company. All right, you get it all. And then all the patents, everything. Corning,
Yeah.
that's where Gorilla Glass comes from. They're making a freak ton of money right now. And, so there you go. Fortune's turned around.
Yeah.
Anyways, that little piece of Canadian history brought to you by the Bunker Project.
Anyways, I just
So-
thought it was funny that Apple, after they've been suing everybody, they've been suing first and asking questions later.
Oh.
And now they've got to deal with this in Mexico right before the holiday season. And, Mexicans buy a lot of iPhones. So.
Yeah, but they don't celebrate Christmas as much. So.
What?
Sure they do. They're Catholic, man.
Huge
Catholic
Christmas down there.
Yeah,
I'm just stirring the
Jesus-
pot here.
Jesus-
Stirring the pot.
Jesus is like a very common name.
Yeah,
down
and,
Feliz Navidad.
and everybody knows that Jesus
Ah,
loves
Jesus.
technology,
Feliz
you know?
Navidad.
You know, there's always something strange about writing an email to a guy named Jesus and basically writing, "Dear Jesus." Dear Jesus.
Well,
Please let me win the
I
lottery.
wish you a Merry Christmas.
All right, so
let's trash Android.
no, before we do,
well.
before we
Because
trash,
have to have equal trash.
before we trash Android,
let's trash Apple some more. Okay.
no, Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft. All right.
Good
Open
down.
season.
Ian's not here, so we can't truly crash Microsoft. But
We can try.
We
They,
can trash him.
um,
You
You
can
just
send him a link to the
you-
show.
you
You
just
just do.
wait-
We totally trash.
You
Check
can
out
trash
the show.
it.
they
Just
came
wait
out
till
with
we're
That's what teaches you
What'd
not
you
to
do?
come.
How'd you do
Windows
that?
Phone.
There's two of you, Bob.
Didn't they just buy something?
Oh, I know.
Microsoft came out with
SEO.
the Surface,
Wait,
right?
excuse me, everyone.
They've dropped Messenger too.
But this is the worst show ever. I don't think we actually have one serious tangent until now.
Oh no, we had lots of tangents.
No, not
no.
serious ones.
We've been
okay.
so far
Not
off tangent.
serious ones.
And this is
you
a
know?
serious one?
No, I'm missing something.
You're just not
Oh, he
drinking
wants a
enough.
serious tangent.
Okay.
How many wines have you had?
You know, if you wanted to be a true tangent master, you wouldn't just say, "Hey, we haven't tangented." You would have directed us on a tangent.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
hate?
need a
Not in
compass.
his
Hey,
condition. Not in
do you know
his
what I
condition.
Eric,
hate?
don't whine about it. Make it happen.
Do you know what I hate?
Make it so.
Build
And then stand like that for card guy.
What the? Who's that?
What's going
your
on there? That's
Hey,
Bosco.
quit
Bosco's
fondling your paperwork.
Bosco's eating corn chips.
Moscow, be quiet.
Dude, come give me some corn chips.
He's just being weird, man.
Is he doing the Mexican wave?
Well, you know, if you've ever seen Bosco do a presentation, he does it totally obtusely. It's amazing.
He does it naked?
So actually, you know,
No,
it worked.
I didn't say
It totally
yes.
worked. He just
I
brings up
said-
that we haven't had a digression, like totally, like,
I was getting thirsty.
and it worked. We're like
Very
off
subtle.
topic, like in
Subliminal, baby.
subliminal,
Presto,
yeah.
presto.
Hence why I'm called the Rogue Maven.
The rogue maven.
He's stirring it up again.
So Microsoft is actually coming out with rumors are they're coming out with
computer.
a phone.
Oh,
So they've got the Surface, their tablet, branded Microsoft and manufactured
What's
on
the new one
behalf
called?
of Microsoft.
Zune phone.
We don't know, but they.
Zoom, really.
Oh, we've got Ian's
Asphalt.
stand-in here. Yeah, so I don't know. It's is it a good move? Do you think?
Bosco,
For them
what
to
are
make
you
a
doing?
smartphone? What the fuck? What the hell is that?
I'm just muting. Okay.
Mute the bugger.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what was going on. Can you repeat
What
the
the hell are
question?
you doing?
Microsoft making its own phone, is it a good move?
Good.
Yeah.
Microsoft going hardware, is that the question?
Well, they've already gone hardware on the tablet side with this Microsoft Surface.
Well, they might as well with the phone. Then.
Yeah, okay.
Let's waste
So
some
now
more
they're-
billions.
Now they're coming out with the Surface phone, maybe? I don't know.
Man.
They're gonna call it the
Is it just
turd.
a Nokia phone or is it their own?
No, it's their own phone.
Their own phone.
Yeah.
Probably maybe they bought Nokia and nobody even noticed.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bosco's
sell
back.
Nokia.
You know, as I see it, for Microsoft, that's the worst move they can do because, again, the future is on their side, as I see it at least. I mean, the hardware, which means doesn't matter if it's smartphones now, tablets, or glasses, what Google is working on. In a few years, the actual hardware where you get the information on or from, nobody will care about that. But the UIs, the actual layer that you interact with the information, that would be the most important one because you will personalize it for yourself. And Microsoft owns the market on UI, which is for man is an operating system. So in the future, you will have an operating system with a browser, with your own personal assistant. But again, Microsoft is placed best in the market to actually develop something like that.
Yeah,
And
but
if
they're
they
also
if
the
they
most
focus
focused
on just hardware, that's that
what-
will end
what
in
they-
10 years.
What
Who
they're,
cares?
What they're doing is they're trying to set kind of a design benchmark for their
I think they
OEM
were-
channel to set as like an example
You know what happened?
of what you can do.
They were forced into it.
It's not like that. They can definitely afford that. They won't like hurt if it fails. That's not the point here. The point here, concentrate on what is going to be actually worthwhile in 5 to 10 years time, not now.
Well, that's how
And
Apple
that's
operates.
still software or the cloud. It's not hardware. Nobody will care about what machine
you're-
you're using.
So you're
No
talking
one.
about the Microsoft MindPad,
Maybe.
The brain chip.
the holodeck. Yeah.
Ooh, holodeck.
Oh, geez.
Well, if you've seen Windows 8, you'll know that like the UI is way different.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
than regular
It's
Windows.
chicken
It's for
style,
a touchscreen basically.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The other way
I really
it makes
like
sense. Yeah.
Well, you know,
I
I,
really
think
like
the
it, and it's-
population's ready for that because every now and again I'll be instructing somebody with a computer and I'll touch the screen and say, oh yeah, right, I got to use this thing down here. It's like fuck,
Right.
I hate
Oh,
this
it's
interface.
totally-
Like you know,
The
like
mouse,
what a
yeah.
stupid thing, a trackpad.
Now,
What a
now the
waste of time.
question is because
What about
Microsoft has with their Windows Phone 7, Windows Phone 7.5, and now Microsoft Windows Phone 8, they've really haven't. They've got like 1.5% of the market. They've really failed. Now,
Yeah, they have.
now
There's
are
always people underneath.
with Windows 8, with people actually adopting Windows 8 and having a touchscreen environment on their desktop computers and their laptop computers and their tablets, are they now going to get used to that interface and then decide that they want a Windows 8 phone? Is this going to help them with that or no?
No.
Eric's shaking his head.
No, it
I
won't
don't
help.
think so.
No, I think that the actual glasses, the next actual virtuality finally coming with glasses, that's going to be the next actual worthwhile
Hey,
level
I'll-
to talk
I'll-
about. Forget phones, forget everything. It's all on the glasses.
Bluetooth,
You know what?
Bluetooth
No,
glasses.
no, you're
Well,
wrong.
I
You're
think
what about
close.
contact
I
lenses?
think
Yeah,
close.
contact lenses,
The brain
yeah.
chip.
Reality.
Ken was very close. The thing is, I'm waiting for iTooth. That's all I gotta say.
iTooth.
Get to my dentist, install the sucker. I'm
Oh,
out of here,
bite
right?
me,
And
Bob.
boom, there you go. Beautiful, done. You know, clean, simple, and you can eat with it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for iBorg.
iBoard.
iBorg.
Perv.
We're all going to be networked together.
I think I'm waiting
Resistance
for
is futile.
Bring new meaning to the word
You will
bump,
be
eh?
assimilated.
But
And you
guys-
can either be assimilated into Microsoft or Apple. Those are going to be your two choices. Or Google. Yeah, or Google.
BlackBerry.
Richard.
But you guys
BlackBerry
really
is
think
gonna be
people are going to
assimilated.
want to touch a
No,
screen on a
Richard's too
desktop
long.
if they're at work and
Oh, yeah.
you're constantly
Absolutely.
touching versus, I type 70, 80, 100 words a minute. So
Irrelevant now.
So I'm going to, well, I'm going
gonna
to
burn
speak,
out that
you'll have
screen.
everybody in an office,
Cell phones
100 people
recognition these days.
speaking
We're
at the
just
same
old
time.
guys.
I
We're-
just don't see it.
No, you're not going
We're
to speak. You're
old
just going to think.
technology people. We're
Just gonna
old
think.
technology people. In 30 years, 40 years, is like, man, you guys
No, the
like,
keyboard's- the
put
keyboard's not
things
gonna go
on
away.
Your ears to hear
Not
stuff
right away
coming out of
anyways.
the internet. That's weird.
I
But
just
the
think,
screen will
like
still
I'm
be
used to a
touchscreen.
mouse and you got near you, but if you're all of a sudden like always like touching everything and moving around, like you're going to
a
get
lot of
tired
trouble in
working
an
all
office
day
of
like
doing
that.
running around
like,
touching stuff all the time. I tell
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, but yeah,
Well, I mean,
actually,
it's a simultaneous
Bob's got
productivity improvement and fitness program at
yeah,
the
to
same
a
time.
point, you'll lose some weight.
Bob,
Yeah,
you
but I
got the
mean,
handcuff
that's
scars.
only if
We've
the
heard that.
screen is out in
Yeah,
front of
exactly.
you. If they build it into the desk,
True.
and it's a part of your mat where you're working,
Or even
then
into the chair.
I mean your hands
Yeah,
are
but
there
like
anyway.
Eric said, it's going to be wearable computing. It's going to be glasses. It's going to be you're going to look in your field of vision.
And it's going to be also eye tracking and voice command, and it's all going to
Dude,
be all together,
dude.
but it's going to be so
Well,
simple
dude,
and
dude.
efficient
Have the iTunes.
that it's going to
Oh my God.
disappear.
Oh my
That's the whole
God.
point.
I've got the greatest idea.
Oh, here it comes.
I think we should develop the eye condom.
Oh,
So it can tell
it'll
you
be a
if you have what?
Harder, faster.
yeah.
Like training
You don't need
wheels.
to be told, James. You don't need to be told.
Well, maybe he does.
Anyways,
But
I
then-
wasn't
don't
even
you
going to
think-
take it there. I was just going to say that'd be great for detecting diseases and other things and practicing
Oh,
safe
yeah,
sex.
there you go,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
Like it
Watch
wasn't.
out for
Don't go near him. Don't go near him. Hey, something's hacked. My dad hacked my condoms. Jeez.
So,
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be
Go
horrible.
away from him. He's a man. Go away.
so Andrew, do you think Microsoft move with the new operating system is a good step
Oh, yeah.
on the way for
I like it. Yeah.
disappearing?
I don't
Or what?
know.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, yeah. It's the way that I would envision seeing a heads-up display, anyways.
Well,
Is it really
tiles.
that efficient though? I mean, from an operational point of view, it's smooth. It works really well, and everything is easy
Hey,
to
don't
get to.
be stupid.
Oh, yeah, it's
Ken,
good.
come on.
all
good.
all of that
Break.
works.
That's Microsoft.
It
what
works.
you're talking
It
about.
works.
Depends
I like.
which
I
YouTube
like
video you
the.
watch.
I guess it's not called the Metro interface anymore. It's called Modern now, or whatever. Modern, whatever it's called. It's actually really cool. I
But
like it.
Okay.
what's the API for it? Is it popular, completely open, or is it closed and that's it?
For
Well, it's kind of in between Android and Apple. Apple is closed, right?
Yeah.
So they're right in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right
So-
in the middle.
But the actual Metro
They're
interface
off to the side.
is
It's
closed.
a triangle. It's not a linear thing. What are you talking about? Like, there's the three triangles, and they're all doing totally different things, but they kind of meet in the middle. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, just abstracting there.
You had a
Just
flashback
an
from our
internet
coverage
triangle.
of legalizing.
I had a chemistry lesson flashback. Yes.
But speaking of Android,
When you break those bonds,
Your
new things have to go
Android
there
phone.
because of the.
your Android
Hey, man,
phone knows
struggle
too
as you might,
much.
You cannot break those bonds.
Oh, actually, we'll do that in the next show.
Unless you use chemical enhancement, and then the hell with the bonds.
Because
What?
now it's time for
Oh, sorry.
Gaming with James.
All right, welcome to Gaming with James. I am James, and on my right is my co-host Andrew McGovern.
No, Dawson's your.
Oh yeah,
your,
Dawson's here.
co-founder
all
and
right.
co-host of Gaming with James.
That's right. Sure.
So,
What's
new in the gaming world?
Well, okay, so you guys are talking about this election thing.
No.
right?
We skipped it.
That happened. Yeah, we skipped it. We spent the entire day playing Halo
wasn't that
4.
just like a big
So when
Wait a minute,
all you
hang on a
guys were all
second.
voting, we were like
oh,
fighting the Covenant
Nobody is
and
in
the
line
Bro.
to buy Halo
Hey, you know what?
4
I thought
right now.
Yeah,
I thought you
we're
were going
like
to say.
Obama's gonna win. Who cares?
I thought you were
We're
going to
gonna
say
go
while
play
everybody was voting, you guys were developing Social Stack.
We
You
were, but we
just sitting
actually
there
took it
playing
off
it.
and played
they
Halo.
had a pizza too. I
Yeah.
heard big pizza got a lot of trouble.
Had some pizza.
Hey James,
Don't
what do
get
you
them
think of
started.
Assassin's Creed?
I think it's okay. I recommend it for anyone that likes those kind of games.
You have stalker tendencies.
Yeah, if you really just want to like,
Not that there's
If
anything
you want to be a
wrong.
lazy
No.
bastard, go ahead, play those stupid.
but I mean
games.
they're all that's all right. I like Assassin's Creed. I think it's a great thing. It's great for teaching people some history,
However,
but it's not
It's
a game for
not
me.
historically accurate.
What do you think of
Why? Too
Xbox
masculine?
Infinity?
Xbox Infinity.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's
Testing
760. That's the new one.
Yeah, we already do
760,
that. Yeah, they're calling it
you've
the
already talked about
Infinity.
that? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they added some more cores to it.
sounds like a
and,
car.
you know,
Whoa,
drive
it
an
does sound like a
Infinity.
car. Isn't it like
Connect
Chrysler
2
Infinity?
with time of flight.
Time of flight.
Yeah,
Time
well,
of flight.
Yeah, so the Connect 2.
Is this a game?
No, Dawson's being
talking
serious.
Talking
He's
about the way
being
the
serious.
camera works.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
So I can talk
Hey,
about
you know,
that.
when I'm sitting
Hang
at
on,
home,
isn't that that 3D stuff with?
I'm sitting at home on my couch
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I see my
I saw the
Connect
TED Talk for that.
light
That's
is on. Are they monitoring me?
Technically, yes.
Absolutely.
Wow,
Well, I see. I can
No,
tune
well,
in.
the
That
thing
hack
is
awesome.
it's always recording you.
it's like the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah, well, what are we bothering with the podcast for then? Oh my god. Jeez, we just like. Ugh.
Anyways,
Gates
Halo
is getting
4
RSS
came
feed.
out
Be awesome.
yesterday, November the 6th. It was amazing. Go pick it up now.
Damn, I've got Halo
Next
3.
week is coming out is Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in the year 2032. Save the president
Or
again.
you almost had me.
It's going to be awesome.
You think so?
Yeah, they've got putting a lot of stuff into it.
Can you
Gonna
have an
be good.
option to not save them?
So, but Bosco was
Like,
being
oops, took him out again.
no.
What's that, James?
Well, Bosco was saying that, and Andrew has some interesting reading material that it's the battle of the big three for Christmas.
Certainly.
Do you
That's
buy
right.
your loved one Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, or Halo? So there's an easy buying guide for this.
I'd say Halo.
I buy FIFA.
Or FIFA. That's good too.
Oh,
No,
you're
FIFA's
so
the
neutral.
most popular game in the world.
It supports
So-
the Vancouver market. You know, that's good.
Yeah, FIFA's the most
Madden.
popular game in the world. So if you have a soccer fan in your family, buy that.
Yep.
If you find Renaissance clothing or the smell of mead, buy Assassin's Creed.
Of mead.
Well,
Yeah.
you could just go down to the
Yeah.
liquor store
the
too.
taste of it.
If you have a bunch of futuristic stuff and wears a tinfoil hat, that's a Halo.
Nice.
And if
That's a lot of
you're
Tea Partiers.
if you dress with a lot of
If you have a
camouflage
flag
and guns and a big flag in the back of your pickup truck,
That's
that's
all.
a Call of Duty.
Oh, I was gonna
So, but you should purchase all of them for your loved ones,
say, just in case. You
just
never
in
know who's
case
gonna
you
drop
never
by.
know who's gonna be like, "Mom, you didn't buy the right one," or Grandma.
I bought them
or-
all.
Yeah.
So
So
I
for
just
all
bought
you grandmas
socks.
out there,
That's all you're getting this socks.
So how much better
rest
is,
of your
is Halo 4 compared to Halo 3?
I don't know if it's better.
One.
It's a nice change. You
Yeah.
know, it's been a while since they had a good Halo, so the last 3 years has been a lot of running
Lame
and gunning
Halo?
and military. So
So what do you think?
this is space military, and that's totally different.
Different physics. That's it.
There's a lot of.
Well, it's like
different
pigs in space. They just
Angry Birds Star Wars still coming out.
Yeah, I'm hearing. Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Hey, what do you think of that Star Wars buy? You know that guy.
That was okay. Yeah, we can
Star
talk
Wars.
about
$4
that.
billion. And you know what he's doing? He's giving it away at all.
No. Let's talk about that
And he's like,
next
"It's only
show
$4
when
billion."
Marcel's here.
Okay,
I
fine.
think he's keeping $5 or
Nah,
something.
let's just bring it up to
Let's
piss him
talk about the
off.
awesome
Sorry, Marcel,
Disney
we talked about
movie.
it last show. Wait, what?
Star Wars Angry Birds also.
All right. Well, look,
Let's-
we're coming
let's-
near the end of the show.
wait,
We're
wait,
almost
wait,
at
one last thing.
I
hour
need to save
here,
Angry
so-
Birds when Bonnie's here too.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Also, the other thing that
Let's
came
talk
out.
about
It's
Twitter
all
right
her
now.
fault.
Bonnie, I can't believe we talked.
One
about
second. Hey.
No.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just
You're just going off. Yeah. So, anyways, Wreck-It Ralph
He
came
has
out
that
this
problem.
week.
Wreck-It Ralph was a really good movie.
Broke box office
Whoa,
records.
Ricky
Broke
Ralph.
back Mountain.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh,
Wreck-It
$49
Ralph is a
million.
great movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph is a great kid
Don't
movie.
listen to the nerds,
I'm
Bill.
there.
Don't
I love
listen to
kids'
the
movies.
nerds.
Hey, there was that
It's-
one about
it's
the
good.
vampires that came out the other day. It was very
I didn't
nice.
see that one yet.
Twilight?
I'll send you a copy.
All right.
Anyways, Wreck-It Ralph, go see it.
Twilight.
Satisfy your 80s video game nerd.
Yeah, okay.
They
So-
make a lot of jokes you don't think they make, and it's pretty funny. And the 3D is way better than Avengers 3D.
No way.
Yes,
Yeah.
way.
Huh.
Yep. So
3D means it just looks like what it's like in real life, except
It's got depth.
more bright.
Except not
Got
really.
Sticks out at you, man.
It's all in the lighting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
it
Or
really
the
is
chemicals.
actually.
It really is.
No, yeah, he's not kidding. Like
Oh, my
Ken's
God.
being
Okay.
honest.
blue light and a red
in
light.
the lighting.
Anyways, that's gaming
And
with
the
James for this
glasses.
week.
Oh man, so soon?
We should have called it.
Half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Gaming with James.
Whoa.
Gaming and a big obtuse.
Wow.
Ay. So, as Andrew was dealing with his crisis on his phone.
It was
We
Bosco
were
saying, "Hey, buds, I'm gonna go get some food."
All right. Oh yeah, he bailed on the show. All right. So, any last words? Hey, Ashes, she's
Word.
flying back to
She's here for like
Australia.
6 weeks.
She's been enjoying it, but she misses her kangaroos. And so she's she's leaving. I don't think she's going to be able to make it to the next show unless some huge terrorist act
Oh yeah,
happens.
she'll be here for the next show,
Well, you never know. You never know. Something horrible might happen.
unless she goes to Pender Island or something.
Hey, come on. Anything can happen. Anything. Tune in next week. Find out what happens with Astrid.
All right. You can actually join the show by coming on our Google Plus Hangout that we have every week. And that is actually every second week, sorry. And that is at, is it at Bob Garlic?
Nope.
On,
Not even close.
what's it at?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. It's that good.
It's secret. You can't come.
Hey, just go to Crazy TV Talk. Check it out. Crazy TV Talk.
That's
cool.
another podcast.
Yeah, I know.
And it's cool.
can slip it in
Check it
wherever I
out.
can.
CrazyTVTalk.com.
Hey, what do you think about those guys that sponsor us? They're very cool, too.
Wix.com, the
Oh,
easiest
yeah.
place to create a website online.
HTML5. I cannot
And a new
freaking
app
believe it.
store, which is awesome. We talked about that a couple
my
weeks
God.
ago.
Hey, not only that, go and become an app dude and make some serious friggin' cash. Oh my God. I could have made $10,000, $20,000 last week. I just never bothered to spend 10 minutes doing it.